And now we'll invite Betty Burke to make some closing remarks. And Dave Temkin too. It's great. Bonus. Oh, okay. I can do that, sure. So yeah, we have a final set of final survey prize drawing winner for today, and that's Gaurav Cheda, if I'm pronouncing it right. Is Gaurav here? Gaurav, going once, twice, okay. Yes, okay, so at the registration desk, you don't have to run out now, but they'll have it at the registration desk, the survey giveaway reward. Okay, thanks.
I invited Dave to come and take some mic time so that we can extend some special thank yous to some of our new programs, and then I'll come back and do my usual closing.
If Jay Rao is in the room from the NCI, could you come up here? In the back. Thanks. So while Jay's coming up here, I wanted to thank specifically Donnie Roisman, who is our fellowship sponsor. He's been helping the fellow, which sponsorship is it? For the Operator of Tomorrow Fellowship around the meeting. Those of you who are here at the opening or at the members' breakfast know that I also spoke about the NANOG College Immersion Program. So goal of that program, real quick, for those who weren't, is to bring what we consider to be one of the most important things we can do to NANOG, which is immerse new talent in the world of network operations. As a hiring manager, it's a big challenge for me as people who hire in the audience, I'm sure, know that the pipeline seems to be getting more and more constricted, not more and more open. And so anything we can do to help that as an organization is certainly within NANOG's charter. So I wanted to ask Jay and put him on the spot for a moment, tell you, first of all, who he is and what he is studying and how he thinks that what he took in these last 3 days are going to help that. So Jay, could I impose on you?
Sorry?
Could I impose on you?
Hi everyone, my name is Jay Rao. I'm a student at University of Colorado Boulder. I'm doing my master's study in telecommunication. I sincerely want to thank you, Kevin Epperson and Dave and Betty, for calling us here and experiencing this great event. We have attended this event via webcast earlier with Kevin's help, but this was a unique experience. We met a lot of you and we made a new network connections, and we get to know how industry works and what are the issues, current issues in the internet, and how we're going to solve it. What are the discussion and the solution provided here. It was very informative and good session for us, 3 days. I really want to thank you all for giving us the opportunity to be here and let us be the part of this event. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Jay. So that's fantastic. The goal is, we had 10 students here this time, as well as a professor, Kevin Epperson, as Jay mentioned. The goal is to expand this program in San Francisco. It'll be interesting because the San Francisco meeting, which is June 1st through 3rd, school is out of session, although there are certainly summer programs. So it'll be interesting to see the mix of students that we get from those summer programs. But our goal is to expand this beyond just UC Boulder. UC Boulder was convenient based on Kevin being part of the NANOG community, but we've had interest from across the country and even internationally at this point. That's going to be our real challenge, is figuring out who to bring at each meeting. So we will get survey results back from the individual students that will be aggregated through their professor to let us know how we can help make this program even more useful. But certainly, if you see them around in the hallway for the remainder of the day, although I think most of them are headed out shortly, do say hi, certainly get to know them and make them feel welcome in this community. So with that, thank you.
I hope you all enjoyed San Antonio and NANOG 63. I haven't seen outside this hotel much. I don't think I really wanted to with it being a bit colder, but it was a great venue here in the hotel in the great city. I hope you agree. Yes? Good, good. Here's some of the statistics that I always like to try to share at the end of the meeting. It's just kind of reflection and good information in terms of what makes up a NANOG meeting. The numbers, 622 officially on site. That number of registered was a little bit higher, so I suspect the weather had an impact on some folks not being able to get here, but still a very strong number for meeting on-site attendance. We had 409 of those 60, well, I'm not going to read it all, you can see it. The interesting thing that continues to, I think, ring loud and clear is the investment that the education element or student population have at NANOG. The numbers are always right around the 5 or 10 of those students who pay their own way to get here. And then, of course, the college immersion program and the scholars are really starting to enter into the mix, which is really a good thing to continuing the future of what we all do. 19 countries represented, which is, again, very consistent. We have generally 25 to 19 countries represented at any one meeting, so just a sampling there. The types of organizations that sent the most individuals to a NANOG meeting. I think that's still very telling that it is operator, hardware, content, hardware, network, content. I think that's what we are. Statistics in terms of the demographics. It's kind of hard to put all of you in a bucket. This is self-selected, so we hope when you fill out your registration, you give us a true sense of your background, but that's the spread of the type of folks that are here running around in the hallways and in the meeting room space. I think another important element is that nonprofit number. I think it's important that we also serve the nonprofit sector of our community, and they're represented here as well. Special thanks, as I always do, because I can't do this alone. We don't have a wealth of staff, but I think we have a really big deliverable, and I couldn't do it without the board and the committee members, the volunteers that make everything possible for me. So I really appreciate all the help they give me along the way. Of course, there wouldn't be a NANOG meeting if you weren't here, so thank you for making the time to come and to follow NANOG and be appreciative of the locations that we go to. It's really, really, really important that you find value in content, value in the content that we're delivering, no matter where we're at. Our sponsors are following us along that journey as well. Special thank you to Valerie. I'm sure all of you are getting to know Valerie as she's making her way through meeting more and more individual attendees and volunteers. Alyssa, who's in charge of our sponsorship, Flora and Annabelle and Celia, who take care of all the registration and the on-site management. And Eric and his team, his network team, they always find challenges at every meeting, and they do a great job from Thursday to Thursday producing these shows for you. So please join me in thanking them. My sort of due diligence here in thanking our premium hosts our connectivity sponsors, all of our meeting sponsors. Again, you've seen them in the hallways, in Beer and Gear. We have a real reliance on them and their engagement, and I hope that they continue to find value in sponsoring NANOG by you stopping by and just spending 5 minutes and talking to them. Future dates, save the dates. This is a big, big slide for me. It's a lot of work, and I think it's important to call it out for all of you, so make sure you put notes on your calendar. We work really hard to now give predictability to NANOG meetings. So we're booked in venues, we have dates, and all the way out to June 2017, which is really important and big. And I'm going to wrap up by inviting you all to join us in San Francisco. Couple reminders for all of you as you depart from NANOG 63 to take time, look at the website next week when all the information gets up. Consider participating in our program by submitting something in the PC tool, the PC track for the call for presentations when it's issued. The PC will also put up a block diagram of what the program will look like, what they're expecting to happen on certain days so you can book your travel. And most importantly, as soon as the room block goes up, please book your room as well and register for the meeting soon as well too. San Francisco is going to be a really big meeting, and there's a lot going on in the area. So do watch our schedule of events and get your registration in for your rooms, the call for presentations, course sponsors. We expect we can take bets if anyone wants to, but I'm expecting probably about 1,200 attendees in San Francisco, so it'll be a big meeting.
I'll put $1 on 13.
He's going to give me, what is it? He's going to do 1,300. Anyone else? 16. Well, it's certainly not going to be 661. It'll be a big meeting, which is great. It's great, but it means that you need to book your room early and all those kind of things. We are committed to it being the same look and feel of NANOG. So even though it'll be a bigger meeting, which is really great, the content will be programmed in much the same way, open seating, and it'll still be a NANOG meeting, even though it's bigger. So that's a good thing. Anyone have any questions about what happened here at NANOG 63 or NANOG on the roads or anything you want to share with me? Oh, thank you. Thank you. You're welcome. All right. Safe travels, everyone. We're done here in general session, and we're going to have a break, and then I think we wrap up, Tony, with the track.
Yeah, peering track, as I said, Salon M, which is out the doors to the left, and it's in that room, right? Okay. See you all soon.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks.